G'day guys, welcome back. Now today's video is kind of a two-part because I want to do some alcohol inks in my octopus, but I want to just do a little practice first just in here. I want to try the metallic inks that I've got. Now you've seen me do octopi before, but I haven't used these inks before, so I thought before I waste 10 ounces or 300 grams of resin in the octopus, I want to see what they'll look like in these four here. So I'm just going to do little test pieces, and the other thing I need to do is I'm just going to take a tiny bit of resin and I'm going to stick his eyes in, but that'll be in the octopus video. But that's what the octopus is sitting there for, because I need such a tiny bit, and the eyes are looking up at me at the moment, but they will be the other way around. So just waiting for my timer to go off. I've been stirring for almost 4 minutes. I'm using the Platinum 360 Plus. Oh, there it goes. So 4 minutes. Right, let's pour in here. Now this is my cabochon mold. If anyone's interested in it, it is 4 centimeters or 40 millimeters diameter. It's just under an inch. Sorry, just under 2 inches, I should say. And then when you fill them up to the top, they fit into that, I haven't got one with me at the moment, they fit into that bezel. Now the bezel tray. Give that a quick little blast. I've actually got a lot more resin than I was planning on having. I only made up 30 grams of A and 14 grams of B. I'm just looking across the top to make sure that I've left enough room for some ink. You're a bit full. You're just going to make sure you don't fill them all the way to the top, because you need a little bit of room for your inks. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till my resin's a little bit thicker, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit on for the eyes. But now let's do this. So for the octopus, I want to do purple. That one is called metallic violet, and this one is metallic blue, metallic pink, and metallic green. So give them a good shake until you can hear that little ball moving around. And I'm going to drop white, the Pinata white, Blanco Blanco, not that you can read it anymore. So yeah, I want to have a little practice first and just see what happens, see how many layers I need. All right, so these are pretty easy. You just squeeze the top off. Just want to get all the tops off first and put them over here. So yeah, doing a little test piece. And then I'll be able to unmold these later on today, so we'll see what happens. Now I don't know like how heavy these are. I'm just going to do the same in all of them. The blue. So this will just give me an idea of like how much colour I need. Whether I need to do 2 drops of each colour and then a white, I'm not sure. We'll set them. Actually, you know, normally you do 2 drops. The norm is 2 drops of colour. Although the little ball falls into the neck and then you can't get anything out. It's a problem. It's a problem. Third world problem. Can't get your ink out. So I'll do 2 drops of colour, and then I'll put 1 drop of white on the top, and we'll see how that goes, hey? Oops, that was 3. Okay, here we go with the white. I'll just do 1 drop of white on each of those. I want to try and keep my colours separate. Like, I don't want to swirl them or anything. I want to see how they turn out. They may sort of blend a little bit anyway when I'm doing the octopus. All right, so that's 1. Now let's go for the second layer. And another drop of purple. I'll come back and do another one. I should try and sort of get into the middle a bit as well, shouldn't I? Otherwise I'm going to have nothing in the middle. So I'm just going to do 1 drop of each and let that kind of spread, and then we'll come back and do another repeat drop. Okay, so that's 1. Oh my gosh, I missed. It's because these are in the way. 1. Okay. Whoops, you got 2. It's a bit frustrating having that little ball fall into the neck. Just going to do an extra little bit there because I could still see that it was quite transparent. And also, if you put too much ink on, you'll find that, you know, it'll be wet. Like you'll just have this layer of ink sitting on top of your piece. So yeah, just be careful not to put too much ink on. So it's quite transparent in a couple of areas. So I'm just putting 2 drops in. All right, so that's 2 layers. We'll move you out of the way. And, oops. I'll do one in the middle as well. There's no white on the edges there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, anyway, I've just covered it. It's quite transparent there where the green was. So anyway, that's we'll just let that sit. Put the lids back on. They just push on. Don't have to screw them or anything. They just snap back on. All right, now we'll have to wait and see what that does. But yeah, I can still see I've got a little bit of transparent area there. Oh, look, it might not make any, it might not matter, like, you know, when you do your octopus, it might not matter. The white may spread. I don't want to put too much white on because I don't want to lose the vibrancy of the colours. So they're doing their little dance there. And that's it. So for now, that's all I'm going to do. The eyes will be on the next video, the octopus. So if you want to see me do the octopus, you can watch that video. That'll be coming up after I finish this one. But these are still moving around and dancing and carrying on. So let's see if we can zoom in a bit. A little bit. All right, so I will be back when these are ready to unmold. Hope they work. Righto guys, I'm back. It's been about 4 or 5 hours. I can't remember exactly what time I did, but right. So it's still probably a bit bendy, but I'm really keen to see what they're going to look like. So now. This one, I gave it a bit of a swirl with my stick. This one, I had a little bit of resin left in my cup, and I just went a little bit of a drizzle, drizzle, drizzle with the clear resin. These 2 are left as their own. This one, again, I had a little bit of resin left over, so ended up doing 3 drops of colour, and I put 2 on top, and then I did 3 drops of colour and 2 on top. This one here, I don't know whether it's going to look any good at all. I'm just using this rainbow alcohol ink. So anyway, I just put some rainbow alcohol ink and some white, and then I just sort of stirred it around just for fun, because I was trying to use up my leftover resin. So that's what I did. Right, let's have a look. Let's start over here. Let's see if I can get them out. Still a little bit bendy. Okay, right, this was the one that I swirled. Okay, haven't really got much droppage there at all. Okay, so that's that one. I'll move them back a bit. See if I can get this ring light out of the way a touch more. Okay, so that one hasn't really done much. Let's have a look at this one. This one was the one where I dropped the clear in afterwards. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. I need to move that ring light. It's annoying me. Hang on. There you go. All right. Let's have another look. Oh no, it's still there. It's because it's domed. I've got the reflection of it. Sorry, I can't do anything about it. Now look at the bottom. Can you see like worms? They look like worms. I think that's where when I drizzled the clear in over the top. That's that one. Right, let's have a look at this third one. So far, that one's better. Don't like the swirling. Now this one didn't touch at all, like didn't swirl, didn't do anything to it. Just dropped the inks. All the colours stayed good. Like they're not muddied or anything. Not much droppage though. And you can see it's kind of like it's lost its glitterness. Like, you know, this was shimmery and shiny, and it's kind of lost that because of the white that's gone on over the top. So, yeah, I don't know. This one's the same. It's the same thing. Like in the center there's really not much droppage. If I'd put more white on, I would have got more droppage, but then you lose all that vivid color and it just ends up like a pastel. It's pretty though, but hasn't got the drop. Right, now this one was the 3 drops of color with 2 drops of white on top. Okay, yep, look, we've got more droppage. More droppage on that one. Look. Looks kind of cool, doesn't it? But again, we've lost that vibrancy of the color because of the white. So not much droppage there at all. More than that one, more than these ones though. All right, I wonder what this one's going to do. Probably won't do much at all, really. I just wanted to use up my leftover resin. Ew. Ew. Okay, I suppose you've got to use a colour with it. Oh gosh. Like you can see a bit of sparkle in there. But yeah, chuck it. All right, so see, this is why I did the sample, because I wouldn't want to do my big octopus and not have a good result. Like these two are the best, but just no droppage. So I don't know if I want to do the octopus now. These are still really pretty. Actually, I'm going to go and get one of my bezels and see if it'll fit. So that's it there. That's the 40mm bezel tray, and I made this mold to fit these. Perfect. Whoops, sliding around. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. Let's get in there. I shouldn't be handling it too much, it's still soft. But it would make a really pretty pendant. Now, what do you think? Can I go ahead with using this for my octopus, or do you think it's not pretty enough? I'll put the video up so that you guys can give me your opinion. Just not getting that droppage. I wonder. The Platinum 360 Plus is quite a thick resin. I'm just wondering if I should do it again with my thinner resin, my Platinum Ultra Clear, and see if I'll get more droppage. What do you think? Because it's still pretty, isn't it? Like, can you imagine a whole octopus with these tiny little effects in it? Would be kind of pretty. All right, I'll have a think about it. You guys let me know if I should go ahead with this. Oops. And that was the one. That one's kind of cool too, where I drizzled the clear resin over the top. Cool effects. All right, let me know what you think, and I'll wait to hear from you before I do my octopus. All right? Okay. Thanks for watching. See you real soon for the next video. Bye for now.